I've been here since 1973. I came to be part of our clinical program, which had just started the year before. I had been in New York and Washington, D.C. Doing legal services and public interest work. And the people in the clinic here the year before were both grounded in criminal defense law. And so the school was looking for a couple of people who were grounded in civil litigation experience, and that was me. Teaching law is, to me, it's a very exciting thing to do. Law is always changing. It really is an intellectual challenge all of the time. And unlike some intellectual challenges, it has a real world connection. What lawyers do is significant to people personally and to society in general. And to be part of that, to be part of teaching the people who are going to be these lawyers, that is exciting. Well, every once in a while, I run into somebody, a new student, somebody who's come in, and they say, I wanted to say hello, and I wanted to convey a greeting from my uncle, who you taught, years ago, and sometimes my mother, and sometimes my father, and in one instance, my grandmother was one of your students, and she said, definitely say hello to Professor Lazarus. So I think that's great. That's wonderful. When you do talk to a student and you realize that you've meant something to them and to their life, that's something that that keeps you signing up for another year.
Well, the reason I came to Cleveland State is because they offered me a job. And when I graduated in 1973 from graduate school, there were only 2 jobs in the entire country with a chance of tenure, and this was one of them. And I was really thrilled to get a chance that I could keep a job for a long time, be a professor and keep the job. So I jumped at it. I got the attention of CSU because I had written a technical report called The Flying Circus of Physics as a graduate student, and had already secured a contract, a publishing contract, which made me look really different. And the people here were big fans of The Flying Circus of Physics technical report, so that's why they offered me the job. When I came here in 1973, I had almost shoulder-length hair. I had hair in those days, not so much these days, but I looked like a hippie, and I came in, and I was really eager to teach. Well, some of the things I've done besides just being in the classroom is I did a 6-part physics series for PBS called Kinetic Carnival that was on the PBS satellite for years and years and years. That went, still being used in high schools, just it's entertaining, it's fun. I was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Actually, that went so well that they bumped a comedian to keep me on longer. And we had a great time with Johnny. That was a lot of fun. Ironically, the David Letterman show called the next week to ask me to be on. They didn't realize I'd just been on Carson, so I had to turn that down. My textbook that has Cleveland State University on the front page, that's in 18 languages, and it's the #1 physics book in the world. So a lot of people know about CSU. I'm really proud that what I've done has affected not only the people in my classroom, but people around the world and educators around the world. They like my products, and I've influenced them. I feel really good about that. I feel like I've had a worthwhile life.
It does not feel like 45 years. The time went by so quickly, and it's going by quickly, and it really doesn't feel like 45 years. Seems like I just started not that long ago. I had just graduated from a 1-year technical school, and I had the interview with Cleveland State, and they hired me, so I've been here ever since. I liked working here, and the bosses that I have had, they have been so great. I have been so blessed with the people that I worked with and the people that I worked for. Until I didn't want to go anywhere else. I just love the atmosphere. The campus has changed quite a bit since I've been here. I mean, it's grown so, and I've grown with it, which is special to me. What makes it exciting to me is being able to help in a time whenever someone needs help, especially the students or prospective students, because I worked with prospective students most of the time. When you can help them and see the expression once they've been helped and they've gotten the good news or that they've been admitted or something like that, that's a great feeling. That's a great feeling.